So Matt Ryan's an Indianapolis Colt. And you know, we made a Baker Mayfield Colts rebuild video, and maybe I'll make a Matt Ryan Colts rebuild, but for now, we're going to be working on the Atlanta Falcons' life without Matt Ryan. Because it's going to be weird, because Ryan's been there for 14 years? He's been in Atlanta for a very long time. For the first time in, again, about 14 years, Atlanta will finally see a new starting quarterback. And now I know the Falcons just went out and they signed Marcus Mariota. And we're going to do that in Madden 22 as well. We're going to go sign Mariota. But is he really the long-term solution here in Atlanta? At least I don't think so. I mean, I would hope not. I mean, maybe Mariota plays well, but I just doubt it. So we'll see what happens here. We might look to draft a quarterback. We might look to trade for a quarterback. Hell, Tom Brady's always a free agent in this game. Maybe we'll sign Tom. Who knows? But let's try to win a Super Bowl here. So Matt Ryan going over to the Indianapolis Colts for a third-round draft pick. That's the trade. Ryan's making a lot of money, so that cap room will go back to Atlanta. It's an okay trade. Nothing else really to say about it. And there it is. We're going to be signing the 7-year veteran out of Oregon, Marcus Mariota, the former number 2 overall pick in the NFL draft. You're going to bring him in. Of course, Felipe Franks will not be our starting quarterback. It will be Mariota for now. And also, I mean, Matthews and Deion Jones in a 4th-round pick for Najee Harris and Deontay Johnson. Don't know why the Steelers would accept this. Obviously, it's Madden, so it's not going to be too realistic, but I'll take this every damn day of the week. Harris and Johnson, welcome to the Atlanta Falcons. And also, Dante Fowler's making $20 million a year. Him and a 5th-round pick over to the Indianapolis Colts. Another trade with the Colts. We're going to be taking on Bobby Okereke, the middle linebacker, of course, out of Stanford. Like that move right there. And also, we're going to be trading for Amani Hooker. Yeah, he's a 78 overall strong safety. You're going to be trading Davidson and Dahlman in a 5th-round pick over to Tennessee for Hooker. Again, it's a trade that really helps us improve. He's a 78 overall. Welcome to the team. So we made some big moves to start off this offseason, and also we haven't even got it started yet in free agency. But first, another big trade. Davidson, Kaminsky, and Hall over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We're trading within the NFC South, but we're going to be taking on SMB, Sean Murphy, Bunting, 79 overall corner. Him and AJ Terrell should pair really nicely together in this secondary. And also, we're going to be signing Nelson Aguilar. I mean, with Calvin Ridley's suspended, so yeah, we need him and Johnson playing with each other. Also, Orlando Brown. I know he got tagged in real life, but we're going to try to sign him. He's 26 years old. Going to try to outbid the Colts and the Seahawks for Brown. I always try to get Tariq Armstead, and he never signs. So we're going to try. We're going to give it a go with Orlando Brown. Also, a D-tackle, we're going to try to sign Malik McDowell, of course, from Michigan State. Going to give him about $7.74 million. We're the only bidder on him so far. And then at corner, we do have SMB and Terrell, but I want to improve just a little bit more. So we're going to try to get our 3rd corner here in Dante Jackson. He played really well for us in the Commanders rebuild that we did yesterday with Carson Wentz. By the way, go check that video out if you have not yet. But we're going to be trying to sign Jackson right now. And then also at free safety, Deshaun Elliott, a 4th-year man out of Texas. He's only 25 years old. Trying to really build with young players right now, because this next season, we're not trying to win it all. I mean, we're not trying to win in the slightest. We are trying to build a young core, maybe focused around Marcus Mariota. Of course, Orlando Brown doesn't want to join the team. That sucks. But again, this young core that we're trying to build right now in Atlanta, the post-Matt Ryan era. And of course, with the additions of Deontay Johnson and Najee Harris, we're looking pretty good. Kyle Pitts is already one of the better tight ends in the league. The defense is okay with SMB and AJ Terrell. I'm leading, of course, the secondary. We got Hooker. We got Aluakon as well, and Okereke. It's not a bad team. So also, I don't know what to do with Calvin Ridley. He's suspended for a year for gambling, but we're going to trade him. And we're going to be trading Marcus Mariota too. Ridley, Mariota, and a 3rd-round pick for the Patriots' 1st-round pick this season. Doing this again because Ridley, who knows his status, Mariota is not the answer. So we're going to be trading him to New England just like that. And we're going to be receiving a 1st-round pick in the process, giving us 2 1st-round picks now in the 2022 NFL Draft. Our first pick, though, is the 8th pick in the draft. And I'm going to be trading down. All right, I'm going to be taking this offer from the Vegas Raiders. We're going to take their 1st-round pick. That's at number 22 this year. And then we're going to be taking their 1st-round pick next year. There's not really anyone I want right now. The 3 tackles were taken in the first 7 picks. So honestly, we fall back down to 22 or 21 and we take Tyler Linderbaum, the center out of Iowa. He's superstar dev. Really like this pick right here. We still get him at a really good spot at 21, and we gained a pick from the Las Vegas Raiders in the process. And now we pick back to back. And look who's still on the board, Malik Willis. Perfect. I mean, we traded down and we still got Malik Willis, the quarterback, of course, from Liberty. He's 22 years old. He's a monster. So I think we found our new franchise guy. I think we found him right here in the 1st round. We also have some picks in the second. We're going to take Trevor Penning, of course, out of Northern Iowa. He's 22 years old. He's 6'6", 330. He's a left tackle. We, of course, didn't get Neal or Cross in the first round, but I'll take Penning. I'll take him in the second round. I think he's got superstar dev as well, so welcome to the team at Trevor Penning. We're going to take Jamari here in the second round as well. We have 2 second-round picks. He's a left guard out of Georgia, just normal dev. He's honestly not the greatest, so it's not our best pick right there. And then we're going to take Khalil Shakir out of Boise State in the third round. Very good receiver, very talented. He'll probably be the third guy on the squad, of course. Or actually fourth. Or no, he'll be third with Deontay Johnson and, of course, Nelson Aguilar. So this is what the defense is looking at like right now. We're kind of weak at outside linebacker, of course. I mean, we got Merlin Robertson starting, the man out of Arizona State. It's going to get tricky on the defense, but again, we're not trying to win this season. We are honestly not trying to win. Also, I signed Casey Hayward because he was just a free agent, so we're going to trade him in a third-round pick over to the Jacksonville Jaguars for Josh Allen. Don't know why the Jaguars would do this, but hell, maybe Urban Meyer's still the head coach, and Urban Meyer probably doesn't even know who Josh Allen is because he didn't even know who Aaron Donald was. So yeah, we're going to be trading for Josh Allen here. I like the trade. Of course, we're trying to build a young core, not trying to win this season. Next year, or probably the year after, really are our years. Okay, 8 and 9, that's fine. That's honestly fine. We get a higher draft pick. We have 2 picks coming up with our pick and the Raiders pick. I'm cool with an 8 and 9 season. It's probably the only time you're going to hear me say that, but I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm not perfectly fine, though, with the Giants winning the Super Bowl with Matt Corral as their quarterback. Oh, okay. Cool, they beat the Chiefs. So off-season time, we got to re-sign some guys. Grady Jarrett, I would like to bring him back, but he doesn't want to come back. So it's not the end of the world. Chris Lindstrom would need to bring him back. I mean, 26 years old, right guard, 83 overall. He doesn't want to re-sign. We could give him the tag, but it's $15.7 million. I think we're going to try to renegotiate in free agency. Going to try to bring back Hooker here. He'll come back to the team. Okereke is an 80 overall. Like to bring him back and could pair him up with Aluakon, and Okereke will re-sign. Mike Davis, I'm good. JPP, I'm good. I think we're cool with the team we got right now. Of course, we still need to add on to especially the right side of this line right now. The left side of the line looks pretty damn good. Aguilar is really not a number 2 receiver anymore, so we're going to have to add a receiver in this offseason. That's what we're going to do right here. Chris Godwin, welcome to the team. My goodness, we are offering this man the bag. Tampa, I believe, franchise tagged him last season. I know they didn't in real life. I think in the game they did too. We're going to try to bring in Chris Godwin. Also, Rodney Hudson. I'm not going to try to go after Lindstrom. I'm going to go after Hudson instead because he's cheaper. No one's going after him. I can just move him to guard. And I know Lindstrom's better and long-term he's better, but trying to save some money here and trying not to, go balls to the wall trying to pick up one guy. So with us getting Hudson, it allows us to bring in some more veterans like JJ Watt and like bringing us back Grady Jarrett. Again, if we got Lindstrom, we probably could have only got like one of these guys. So we're gonna try to get both now because of course us lowballing really Rodney Hudson. There you go. We get everyone. We get Jarrett, we get Logan Thomas, Chris Godwin, we get Rodney Hudson. We had a very good first day of free agency. This team's looking really good. Godwin and Deontay Johnson's going to be pretty nasty with Malik Willis at quarterback. And now we go to the draft. I'm going to take DeMarcus Redmond. I'm not going to lie. I don't know what I was doing. I thought he was an outside linebacker. He's an end. And he's just normal dev. Yikes. Out of Miami. Our second first-round pick, of course, is from the Raiders. Jonathan Middleton. He's a left tackle, normal dev out of Georgia. We need another tackle. I don't think he's the solution. So luckily, I remembered there's a guy in the second round who's pretty damn good. There he is. It is Mark Carr out of Colorado. We're taking tackles in back-to-back rounds, but honestly, it's worth it because I do believe Carr is at least star. I know he's hidden. Yeah, there he is. I'm going to take that. Mark Carr will definitely be a starter next year for us. I don't know why I took the other guy with the Raiders pick, but we still got our guy right there in Carr, and there, of course, he will slide right in to the right tackle position. We have Hudson at right guard as well. I mean, this team's pretty good, man. It's a pretty good football team. I expect at least the playoffs, I would think. We're going to go to mid-season. We're 5-1. I'll take that. First right now in the NFC South. We're going to make one trade, though, at the deadline, and we're trading with the Colts again. Trade them a 1, 2, and 3 for Darius Leonard. Oh my goodness, the 91 overall left outside linebacker bring the X factor to the team as well. It's where we were struggling on the depth chart, and welcome to the team, Darius Leonard. So now we go to the playoffs. Let's take a look at where we're at. We're 12-5. We don't win the division. It's going to the Panthers, but still, we're going to be heading to Lambeau to take on the Packers in the first round. All right, I feel pretty good about it. I mean, we just got to beat Aaron Rodgers and this Packers team that honestly hasn't been the best in the playoffs in the last couple years, even though, again, I know we're the Falcons, and chokers 28-3, but whatever. So we're up 17-14 right now. Okay, still up 17-14. The Packers will score and tie it at 17. Now they're up 24-17, but Malik Willis goes down the field and ties it, and we score again. We're up by 7. The Packers, though, re-tied up at 31, and as time expires, we're going to score a touchdown. We're going to win the football game. Okay, down goes Matt LaFleur and the Packers. The Atlanta Falcons moving on to the second round. We finally won a playoff game in this rebuilding series. I mean, despite the fact that we went 0-6 with the Commanders and Colts, we go to the divisional round, taking on the NFC South champs, of course, in the Carolina Panthers. Baker Mayfield's their quarterback, but we're up by 7, still up by 7, 10-3. The Panthers struggling to score until there. It's all tied up at 10. We're going to get the football back. We're going to score a field goal. We're up by 3. The Panthers get a field goal. It's 13-13. We're going to kick a Younghoe Koo field goal, and Koo is true. Younghoe Koo's going to go win us the game. We barely edge out a victory here in North Carolina, beating the Panthers 16-13. On to the NFC Championship game we go, taking on the Rams, of course. Matthew Stafford and this LA squad. We're all tied up at 3, but we take the lead at 10-3, and look at this, 17-3. Oh, we're putting points on the board. It's 24-3. My goodness. It's 27-3. Okay, just don't choke. All right, 30-3. We can't blow a 27-point lead in the playoffs, right? Right? Okay, 36-3, right? Okay, I think we're chilling. All right, we're going to the Super Bowl. Second season, we're already at this spot. This is huge. Like, this is massive for this football team. Because, I mean, we were expected, I think, to be good this season, but Super Bowl? I was thinking year after, but I'll take it, man. Here you go. From Las Vegas, Nevada, Allegiant Stadium, it will be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Lamar Jackson versus Malik Willis. Really excited. Let's see if we can go win the Super Bowl here in year number 2. So we're going to head to the sim. The Ravens start off with the field goal. It's 3-0 for them. 6-0. Can we put some points on the board, guys? All right, down 13-0. We're down 16-0. Still haven't scored. All right, we put points on the board. We're down by 10, down by 13, 19-6, 25-6, 13-25. We need to stop. That's not going to happen. All right. Okay, so we're going to lose the Super Bowl. We lose 28-13 to the Baltimore Ravens. But again, I said it earlier, I think we still got a good year at us next season. No one's really a free agent. We're basically just going to try to run it back and make a little bit of improvements. I'm fine. We are perfectly fine. Look at the re-signing period. Basically nobody, like Matthew Adonis, we're going to pass on him, but like we just got to get our punter back in Corey Bojorquez. I mean, Bojorquez is going to come back. Like, I guess we'll try to get Andy Yanovich back. I'm not bringing back Aguilar. Yanovich doesn't want to come back to the team. That's all right. So we tried to sign Travion Diggs. He rejected our offer, but we got Fletcher Cox. So that's huge. We get a big D tackle. He's basically just going to replace Adonis at the D tackle position. We could get a guy like Aaron Rodgers, but obviously we got Malik Willis, who now has X factor, which is huge. The defense is very solid as well. This team is built for the Super Bowl. We still got a couple more additions to make. Just a couple. So first, we're going to go to trade our first and second round picks in the draft and Mayfield, our backup left guard, for Hollywood Brown. We're at this point where I don't think there's many, holes to fill. The only real hole is our third receiver position. I know we got Shakir there right now, and we played Aguilar some, but Hollywood Brown's a guy who can play the slot. I'm fine with that. I didn't really want to pick at that spot at 28. So welcome to the team, Hollywood Brown. Really fills that final hole on this squad. We're going to go sim to mid-season here in just a second. Yeah, we're 4-2. I'll take that before we take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's a good team. Malik Willis is an 81 overall. He'll be upgraded to an 82, and probably with team morale and chemistry, he'll be up to about an 85. Still with that X factor as well. This team's solid, man. It's a nasty team here in Atlanta. We're going to make one more trade, though. We can improve in this one spot, and it's going to be at strong safety. So we're going to trade Amani Hooker over the New York Football Giants. We're going to trade a second and a first because it's the last year of the rebuild. We're going to be trading those 3 assets for Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame Fighting Irish strong safety. Going to send, of course, Hooker over the Giants. Welcome to the team, Kyle Hamilton. He's an 84 overall. He's superstar development compared to Hooker's normal. Welcome to the team, Hamilton. And now the defense is finally filled out. So we go to the playoffs. Did we win the NFC South? We didn't. All right. We're taking on the Packers again. And why is Marcus Mariota here? And why is he wearing 12? All right, we got to kick this team's ass, right? Like, this game shouldn't be competitive. We're going to blow this team out the water here in Lambeau. Last year, we took down Rodgers. Now we just got to take down Mariota. Come on, let's go, dude. Yeah, 27-7. No chance they blow this, right? I mean, come on, dude. No chance. Okay, it's 27-21. All right. Okay, we're up by 5. We're chilling. Oh, no. Okay, we're still up by 2. And The Atlanta Falcons choke in the playoffs. Where have I heard that before? And of course, it's Marcus Mariota. No, I've seen it all. No, we're done. We're done. We finally constructed like a Super Bowl caliber team and like a Super Bowl worthy team. We just came back from a Super Bowl appearance last year just to get our dreams shattered by the man we traded at the beginning of the video. And no, it wasn't Matt Ryan. It's damn Marcus Mariota. All right, folks, that's going to do it for the Atlanta Falcons rebuild here on the channel. We might come back with another one of these in the very near future. Maybe the Matt Ryan Colts rebuild. I don't know. We already did Baker Mayfield and the Colts, but maybe we could try with Matt Ryan. Maybe the Seahawks with Drew Lock or maybe Malik Willis. Maybe if Jimmy Garoppolo heads on over, of course, to the Carolina Panthers, or Baker goes to the Seahawks, or I don't know. We got a crazy offseason still ahead. Mitchell Trubisky Steelers, maybe. I don't know, folks. Thank y'all for watching, though. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more. Make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy the video. Give a thank y'all for watching. Ooh, that was a tongue twister. And Mamba forever.